Well, welcome back to another pencil sketching video. I'm going to attempt to sketch this soldier from World War II. Let's give it a try and see what happens. Just start here with the helmet. See if I can get that in right. Come down to here and then it flares out a bit. Comes back up like that. Then there's a band here. It goes all the way around. And the helmet, of course, is actually covered in cloth. It's not exposed steel. There's a little camouflage probably on the covering, but pretty hard to see in the video. A lot of it's probably been worn away by this time, so anyway, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to get the texture in here to make this helmet look like it is covered with cloth. So let's see if we can do that. I'm going to take a little break from the video and draw in a little bit more of it, and then we'll kind of work on the shading. So you can kind of see what I'm doing working on the helmet here. Putting in a little texture. The best I can tell from this photo, the texture is kind of like what I'm doing here. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I'm drawing this World War II soldier. One reason is because Memorial Day is coming up, and I wanted to do a little something for that. It's a little early right now, and the drawing may be finished before Memorial Day and maybe published before Memorial Day because we have a number of things going on, and I may not be around the computer to publish it right on Memorial Day. But that was one of the things I was thinking about. I was thinking that looking at the drawing, we will really never know what those men experienced in combat. I know that my mother had 5 brothers all in World War II at the same time. Now, not all of them saw combat. 2 did, and 1 was in intensive combat in the Philippines. And honestly, he was my uncle, one of my favorite uncles. That's the only thing I know. He never, ever talked about it. He was wounded on Luzon, serious enough that he never did work. He just lived on a government pension. He got around fine, and his equilibrium was off a little bit, but and he did have a limp. But I can remember when I got to the age of a teenager, when I kind of wanted to know what happened, what he went through, I would hint around to him, you know, that I'd like to know what happened and that. And without ever saying, no, I'm not going to talk about it, he never did say that, he would just kind of slough things off and move on to another subject and would never speak about it. And after all these years, I'm thinking that what he went through was probably so horrible, he couldn't talk about it. He did go to some reunions of his unit for a number of years and then kind of quit doing that when he got older. But that's what the drawing's about. The drawing is about those men,